I want to just put it words what it means.
This is unbelievable. Kind of reminds me of the Houston game last year, just the atmosphere and the fans. We worked for this, and we knew we were going to have our opportunity as long as we just came out and did what we needed to do and didn't shoot ourselves in the foot. And I think we did that. There was times we did throughout the game, but we came over and talked about it, and we overcame those.
When there's two offenses going back and forth like you guys were for a time, what's it like on the sideline in the game as a quarterback, knowing you have to answer? And how did you approach it, especially down the stretch?
We just have to know what we're capable of and not worry about what the other team's doing so much. We have to go out and try and score every time we're on the field, regardless if the other team goes down and scores or they punt us the ball. We're trying to go score every single drive. So nothing really changes for us. We just know that our defense is always going to give them the best shot, and we believe in our defense, and we know they're going to go out and get stops for us. But I mean, as an offense and as a quarterback, I just have to make sure everybody's locked into the game and not so much worried about what the score is or is the other team scoring every drive. It doesn't matter because we have to score every drive.
After that rain-soaked first game, game 2 gets canceled. Earlier this week, Coach Norvell told us that you weren't really anxious or frustrated or anything. How did you approach this game mentally? It's kind of the first chance you in the passing game really had a chance to shine.
I mean, I kind of looked at it as the first home opening game, to be honest, because the first game was a tropical storm, so not really what it was. I mean, I just looked at it as our first home game. I knew it was going to be a nice day. I knew the fans were going to be here. It's going to be a full house. So I just looked at it as the first game and, tried to come out and show everybody what I could do.
Well, did you expect to have Miller ISO'd so many times, and did your eyes just really get wide when you see Miller one-on-one?
I mean, we knew what their game plan was, and we knew what the types of defenses that they like to play. So we kind of messed with our formations and got into one-on-one situations. And those times I even tried to double team him, but he's so good. If you throw him the ball, he's gonna go make a play for me. So that's why I love having him one-on-one with any DB in the country.
Well, what does it mean for the team when you and Anthony are connected? Do you get the sense that just jacks the team up even more?
I mean, I know everybody. If a big play happens, everybody's gonna get excited, no matter who it is. But I think a lot of people know that me and Ant have good chemistry, and everybody knows we're playmakers. We're gonna go make plays. But I think it gets the juices flowing when they see Ant go make a big time play. We get the ball down at the 10-yard line. People want to go down and hurry up a little bit more because they just saw a big play happen. So I think it gets us going a little bit, but I think everybody's ready to go make the play when it's their time.
There was one stretch in the first quarter where you guys had like 10 yards and 15 plays or something. What were you able to do to spark that? What was like the turning point, I guess?
It was just little things that we were hurting ourselves with. Like I said, shooting ourselves in the foot. I mean, if it's a block, if it's a read by me, receivers on the perimeter, it was just little things by us. So I mean, I think that we just came to the sideline and really talked about it and went out and got it corrected.
Do you guys get the feeling that offensively is really about you executing, and there's really no one who can stop it?
That's what we say all the time. We're the only ones who can really stop ourselves. I mean, there's a lot of defenses in the country that have great defenses, great schemes, but as long as we don't hurt ourselves and shoot ourselves in the foot with penalties, can't turn the ball over. I know I had the interception today. You can't turn the ball over, and that's really the main thing. As long as we go out and do that and keep moving the ball, get the first down, so we can get going. I think we're on track for a good season.
What other adjustments you think?
Yeah, one game doesn't define a season. He told you guys that, but he said you can always remember this game. What a couple of things are you always going to remember from this day?
My family was here. Being with my brothers on the team. I mean, I love them guys to death. I'd do anything for them. It was a great atmosphere. I love morning games, so I'm always going to remember this. I love morning time games. Houston game was a morning game. It was crazy out there. I mean, just the atmosphere, and the back and forth battle between us and them. They were an unbelievable team, so you have to tip your hat off to them. But we came out, we did what we needed to do to get the victory.
What other?
Like this so early in the season mean for you guys? I just think it gives you some momentum. What do you think it means?
I think it's huge, especially against a team like UCLA. Just showing what we can do. We have a lot of the season left ahead of us, so we have conference play coming up. So that's a big thing for us. I mean, it just gives us some more confidence, I would say, going in and about to start conference play.
Did it bother you at all that coming into this game you were the afterthought everybody wants to talk about Rosen?
I'm not worried about it. We got the victory. I'm worried about Memphis Tigers.